Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you watched the previous video where in that video we have learned when we use lifecycle management and how can we manage our data inside buckets by and we configured that lifecycle management by using management console. Now in this video let us learn how to do how to configure this lifecycle management by using JSON script and XML script. So in order to configure your lifecycle management, first, this is a JSON script actually. This is a JSON script. I'll tell you an example of how to configure this. So what do you configure? You need to configure rules, right? So first, within flower braces, you write rules. Under the rules, you have square brackets. Within that rule, there you need to specify your rules. So within here also you need to specify within flower braces, you need to specify your rules. So I'd like to write my rules here. Now, do you want to enable your rule? Yes. So in order to enable, first write status as enabled. Status as enabled. Then put comma and okay. I want to write a lifecycle policy with status is enabled. And what I want to do is I just want to create a transaction. That is, I want to perform transaction action from my storage standard storage class to Glacier. So for that, I'd like to write transaction. So how to write transaction, sir? So you write this transitions, and within colon, you have to write square bracket. Within that, you need to provide a flower braces. There, you need to write your transactions. So you have even one transaction is there or else multiple transactions will be possible, right? So that's why we return under flower braces. Like this, you can able to put multiple transactions here. So after 30 days, I would like to move my storage class to Glacier. So for that, write the days first here. Then you need to write the count of days. And then at last, you need to provide to which storage class you want to move. So in order to specify that storage class, so first you just put like this storage class and then write your storage class. So I want to move to Glacier storage class. So I just written like this. That's it. Your one transaction will be written. Now, like this, you can able to write multiple transactions inside this. So status, you written for enabling your lifecycle management, and transactions is to declare your transactions, and after these transactions put comma. Now let's say I want to delete, or else you can say I want to expire my objects which are present in bucket after 365 days. So how to write it? You write expiration. You write expiration under this. Under this expiration, after how many days you want to expire, that you need to specify. So I want to expire after 365 days. So I'd like to write my days as 365. So like this, you can able to specify this as well. Now, let's say I want to filter. I want to filter my objects based on prefix. So how can we write that here? So if you want to write filter, then add filter here like this, and within the clever braces, this also be declared like the same only. What prefix you want to filter your objects? By using what prefix, that you need to specify here. So let's say if my objects starts with S prefix, I want to filter all those and apply these rules for only those. So then you write like this. So like this, you can write filter, transactions and expirations. And at last, you also need to write an ID. So what does this ID indicate, sir? ID indicates name of your rule. So let's say I want to put it as my rule 1 as my name. Let's say I want to put it as my rule. So like this that's it. You just need to write in this way. It's very easy to write your JSON script lifecycle management policy for your S3. Now you return the JSON script that is required to create your lifecycle and how to execute this. So in order to execute this, open your CLI and type this. That is AWS S3 API put bucket lifecycle configuration hyphen lifecycle configuration is this file. What are the file which is present at which path that you need to specify here, and then execute the bucket name. Provide the bucket name to which your lifecycle management will need to apply. So just putting your lifecycle configuration by using AWS S3 API put bucket lifecycle configuration, and you are providing that lifecycle configuration file here and specifying the bucket. That's it. In this way, you can able to run your JSON script. After running, you can check there the policy. That means the lifecycle management will be created. So now let's see how to configure this by using XML script. So somebody use this XML as well. So for this, first you need to open and close with lifecycle configuration. So you need to write a script where first your script present in between life cycle configuration. And what is the script that you write in between? Rules only, right? So that you need to write like rule, opening tag of your rule and closing tag of your rule also you need to write. Let's say we have written both opening and closing tags of rule. Okay. Within this rule, you need to specify everything. Let's say I want to put my ID at first. I want to put ID at first. Then how to write? You need to write within opening and closing tag your ID. What ID I want to put? I want to put my rule. So like this, you can put like this. That's it. Very simple. Now, let's say I want to provide filter with some prefix. Then how can I able to provide? You can provide simply by writing filter here. So opening and closing you need to write. Within that, you need to specify prefix, right? Yeah. So to specify prefix also, you need to write opening and closing as well. In between this, you need to specify your prefix. Let's say I don't want to specify, then leave it. Now I want to provide transactions. how to provide transactions. So first I want to enable. So in order to enable, write status as enable. Write status as enable. So now after you running, your lifecycle management will be enabled. Now I would like to write transaction. How to write this? Transaction, opening transition and closing transaction. Within this opening and closing tags, you need to provide to where you want to transaction. I want to transmit my data after 30 days to standard IA. So if you want to transmit your data to after 30 days to standard IA, you need to write transition. First, you need to write the storage class. What is the storage class? So you need to write the storage class with opening tag as well as closing tag as well. So I have written my opening and closing tags. Now in between this, you need to write whatever the to which storage you want to transmit. Standard storage I want to transmit. So I'll write standard infrequent access IA. Okay. So in previously we have seen normal transaction. Let's say I want to see non-current version, that is previous versions are there, right? So I want to see the transaction for them. So how is it possible for them? For this, by using this XML file, that is non-current version, non-current version transition. For this, the same tag will be the closing tag, and inside this you have to provide number of days, right? Yes. So to provide that number of days, you need to write non-current days. Non-current days. The C will be small. The opening tag, and it must contain the closing tag as well. So in between these, you need to provide total number of days. So I want to transmit after 30 days, right? I have written. So let's say I want to perform, this time I want to perform expiration. I want to perform expiration. So how to provide? How do I write code for that? So to write code for that, it is same as like this only. So here in place of transaction, non-version transaction, you provide non-version expiration. Non-version expiration. So here also same thing, non-version expiration. So here what do you write? You'll write expiration after some days, right? Yes. So after these many non-concurrent days, I want to expire. I want to expire. So that you need to specify like this. So in this way, you can able to write your XML script as well. And even you can execute this by using the same command. But one thing is you need to specify here .xml because your file will be .xml file, right? So in place of JSON file, you just need to provide XML file. That's it. You just save this and run this at this. By using this command, you can able to run this as well. So like this, you can able to configure your life cycle and create your lifecycle management in JSON script as well as XML script also. It is possible. It is also possible to create your lifecycle management directly from console also. You have seen that in previous video. So these are the ways where you can able to create your life cycle management for S3. So I hope you understood all the ways which are possible to create your lifecycle management configuration by using console as well as JSON and XML, and how to run it as well. You understood that. So I hope this video is understanding to you. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you back in the next video. Until then, bye bye guys.